Hi, Robin with Oxy-Dry. And here I am, finally, the final step. And, oh, actually, speaking of step, I actually have to do these steps yet. Yeah, I almost forgot, actually. Oh, dear. Anyway, this job is taking way longer than it should, but was in really dire condition with the incredible amount of hair that was present. Actually had to do another step here because with all the stuff that was flinging up, both from the fiber pad and then the astropad, I ended up with a lot of junk flinging off onto the sides, which I had already pre-vacuumed to the edges, so I had to go around with my little shark and do another vacuuming along the edges. But anyway, there you go. Okay, so we'll show you this step, which is the final step on the carpet, and overall it really is looking really well, nice. And by the way, the pad, which I forgot to show at the end, that the green stripe pad really was not very soiled at all, which I kind of figured was the case, because the carpet really wasn't soiled. It just really loaded up with the dog hair, dog fur, whatever. But anyway, let's finish it off. And I decided to use the Kirby, obviously. It's actually, it's after 1:30 now, I think, so, yeah, this carpet is taking way longer than normal. Normally a job like this would take, well, maybe till noon, but, anyway, no big deal. I have the time to do it, and, this job just needed this extra attention. This is very unusual situation, obviously. So, as I mentioned, I think this is, I believe, the worst situation I've ever run across with dog hair. But the end result, this carpet just looks spectacular. It really does. It looks like new here. But I know that I haven't gotten all the dog hair out. There's just nothing that will do that. But the hog chair fiber pad, boy, does it ever work well. For those who think that you have to have a CRB in order to deal with these scenarios, well, I could buy a CRB anytime I want, and I have absolutely no desire to do that, and I have the multi-wash anyway, as well as the roto-wash. The problem with one of the problems of the CRBs, and I've had them in the past, is they get clogged up like crazy. And they're a real pain to clean out. That's one thing I remember when we were using the when we were using the host system back in the 80s. I remember constantly having to clean out the there's like these metal fingers that sort of went into the brushes, and oh man, there was just so much crap, and you had to pull it all out of there, and it was a mess. Didn't like that. And then of course, if you're gonna have a CRB, you gotta, well, buy one. There's the cost of it, and then of course you gotta have room to carry it too, space. And I've just never, I have absolutely no interest in having one. The only reason why I have the multi-wash and the roto-wash is for dealing with wood floors from time to time. That's the only reason why I have them. Yeah, this is really looking just incredible. This carpet looks like a new carpet. It's just unbelievable how much better this looks now. And there's no odor, by the way. One of the issues that you have dealing with a carpet with this much dog hair in it is you could often, after you clean it, it can often end up with a real doggy smell. Now, the carpet is actually dry to the touch already, by the way. And I did put Odoban in the solution, as I mentioned in that previous video there, which is actually a really effective deodorizer. There's also some stabilized ClO2 in my mix. So anyway, we ended up with you could end up in a situation like this where after you clean the carpet, it can have a real doggy smell. And there's no odor at all with this carpet now. I smell nothing. Position here. Yeah. I used the Kirby as my main vacuum for quite a while, and they're fine vacuums. There's nothing wrong with them. Obviously, the biggest drawback is doing edges and corners, which is why actually was the main reason I bought the Shark rocket. But Anyway, when and I had an employee at the time, but then when I went back to being on my own, I decided just to stick with what was the most efficient, which is the Hoover Hush Tone with the ability to do the edges and corners without having to pull in a different vacuum, like the Shark Rocket. So, but I have no, as far as performance goes, you can't fault the Kirby. It really is a very good vacuum. And you can buy them real cheap used, which is the way to buy them. Never buy a new one. Ridiculously expensive otherwise. I think this guy's going to be absolutely astounded at what this carpet looks like. I mean, really, it just is incredible. Uh-oh. I think we have a little clog issue going on here. Maybe? Oh, no. Nothing there. That was weird. Maybe there was something there and it's gone already. The Kirby is very rare to get clogged. That would be really unusual. I mean, I guess they can, but being the direct air vacuum, that's very unusual because there's no real hose. Actually, there's no hose on the vacuum to clog up. Alright, let's reposition here. spot. I thought I got that one out. Some dents over there. I can't get that out. Okay. Crazy the amount of hair coming out of here. even as I vacuum, I can see that this carpet does want to hang on to the fiber. He said it's like Velcro, and it is kind of like that. The hairs are really sticking to the carpet. You see, I'm going over the carpet repeatedly sometimes to get the dog hair off the carpet, because it really does want to stick to it. Well, we're near the end. I've got that other room to do, and pretty straightforward from now on, I guess. As you can see, the carpet has turned out really amazingly well, and I have gotten most of the dog hair out of there. I think it's done really well. The way I did it, it's taken me far longer than a job like this should take, but the dog hair really bogged me down, and this was a highly unusual situation. So anyway, I'll let you go. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.